What's going on? So today we're going to be talking about 10 simple tips on how to stick to a diet. All right, so before we get into the 10, we need to talk about this first. It is time to commit. How you start is how you're gonna finish. If you're not gonna go all in and commit to this, then you might as well not start, because how has that worked out in the past? You gotta really have a real reason and a purpose as to why you want to even be a healthier you and lose some weight, build confidence, or whatever you're after. All right, so number one is you have to have some sort of a plan. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. For you to have a body transformation, you have to have three things: your nutrition straight, your workout straight, and some sort of accountability. You need to have that structure, because without that structure and that plan, you're just gonna go into this blindly, and you know how that works out. You're not gonna see good results, and when you don't have good results or you're not seeing progress, that leads to you quitting and you having this vicious cycle of starting and stopping and starting and stopping. Having a plan is so important. All right, so number two, you have to prepare. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Make sure you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So when it comes to nutrition, the most important part, make sure you know exactly what days you're gonna be getting to the grocery store, what days you're gonna food prep, and just always be ready, because we all know what happens when you start to run out of your meals. You didn't bring your food to work, you're always forced to make bad decisions, and we don't wanna go there. So we're gonna move into tip number three, and that is make sure you're eating throughout the day and start early. I have no problems with intermittent fasting or anything like that, but if you struggle with snacking, overeating, binging, or just not eating throughout the day and just eating everything at night, it is so important that you start early, because when you start eating earlier, you're gonna feel more satisfied, and that's gonna keep you from making mistakes and overeating throughout the day. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move into tip number four, and that is you have to prioritize protein. Protein obviously keeps you full as longest, but it helps you build lean muscle. And remember, the more muscle that you have on your body, the more calories your body's gonna naturally burn. So make sure you make it a point to have a lot of protein in your diet. So number five is get rid of all the junk food in your house that's meant for you, not your kids. If you don't buy it, you're not gonna be able to eat it. So when you're mindlessly watching TV at nighttime at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and you're just so used to just going and grabbing snacks and beer and stuff like that, it's not gonna be there. So now it's time to be disciplined and actually stick to your goals. You know, something that happens with me when I'm getting in shape is it's just simply not in my cabinets or my fridge. So therefore, if I truly am like, I need to go get something, I have to literally get in my car at 11 o'clock at night and go drive to the grocery store or gas station to grab something. Do I really want to do that at 11 o'clock? No, I don't. Problem solved. I just take my ass to bed and I wake up leaner in the morning. All right, number six is screw snacks. You don't need snacks if you're eating a high protein nutrition plan, you're eating throughout the day, and you're starting early. You should feel satisfied and you should feel full. Like, some of my clients be killing me like, hey coach, what kind of healthy snacks can I have? I'm like, what are you, 6 years old? You want a juice box, some carrots, and some pretzels? Like, just eat your meal plan and you'll be good. All right, so we'll go ahead and move on to number seven. That is limit alcohol and eating out. Listen, this isn't forever, but while you're serious about your goals, it is so important that you do those too. Number one is alcohol. We already know that they're empty calories, does nothing good for you, and it also makes you make horrible decisions once you start to get intoxicated. You know, you have every intention most of the time to go and have a lean piece of meat, like a nice chicken breast or a lean piece of steak or fish, and some vegetables and a nice carb, but you end up having a burger, pizza, fries, etc. So what I recommend is just stay away from eating out as much as possible, but also, most importantly, stay away from drinking for now. Number eight is track your progress. I want you to take your progress photos every single week and compare them maybe every 4 weeks so that you can see the differences. Take your measurements every week, and then also do a daily weigh-in where you write it in a notebook, and at the end of 7 days, you divide by 7 to find a weekly average, and you should notice a downward trend of you losing anywhere from 0.5 to 2 pounds per week. And then if you start to hit a plateau, then you'll know it's time to make adjustments, because, you know, if we're not seeing progress, most likely we tend to quit. All right, number nine, have cheat meals, not cheat days. It is so important to reward yourself for being consistent and putting the work in, but try to stay away from cheat days, because let's just say you eat healthy 6 days in a row and you're in that deficit, and then you're just like, well, I'm gonna eat up all the calories I missed on the last 6 days. It's kind of no purpose, and it cancels each other out. But a cheat meal, maybe every 1 week, every 2 weeks, or every 4 weeks, even if you're super serious, that will be good for you, so you can look forward to something and keep your progress consistently going forward. Think lifestyle change, not a diet, all right? Diets are meant to be broke because they're restrictive and whatnot. Sure, eating in a calorie deficit is not the most exciting thing, but you wanna make this a lifestyle change of eating healthier foods, because not only are you gonna start looking amazing, but you're gonna be feeling amazing. You're gonna feel pure, more energetic, and you're gonna feel more self-confident. So make sure you start to think of this as the new you. All right, y'all, so that's the tips I have for you today. I hope they brought you a lot of value. And if you're by any chance somebody who's looking to build lean muscle and lose anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds in 90 days without all that endless, boring cardio and complicated diets, I just wanna let you know I'm Eric Zapata with Eric Zapata Fitness, and I help men do just that. If you're super serious, you're committed, it and you're ready to invest in yourself and work with a personal coach, I want you to find me on social media such as Facebook or Instagram. Shoot me a direct message with the keyword transform. I'll know exactly what you're talking about, and we'll have a conversation to see if we would be a good fit to work with each other. I'll see you in the next video.